My work, which is divided into three categories, so I teach, and I do consulting work, and I actually am also a therapist. And I would put the group relations work that we do, that the three of us have done together, into sort of the organizational and the teaching category, same time. And so I feel as though the group relations work has been just, in some ways, the core of the way that I look at organizations, the way that I understand even individuals, because every individual is also existing inside of a system. So that in some ways integrates all of the other parts. And I feel quite dedicated to it, have been doing it for a really, really long time, because I feel as though it opens up and makes available what is otherwise unspeakable in other settings. And it's one of the very few places where that's true.
What I find in the classroom is that I have these challenges, and the basic challenge that I run into is that my students have intellectual awareness, but they don't have a practical awareness of how any of this works. The group relations orientation provides a lens that has affected me so profoundly in terms of my own being that I want to bring that and make that available to other people. But what I also find, and that's the key, is that then when I use it professionally, then what begins to happen is that it informs the interventions that I do. It informs the way that I relate to others. And it provides an understanding of what's going on just below the surface. And then there's this opportunity to bring it forward. And without that, it doesn't all integrate. And for me, it's important that it all comes together in a meaningful way.
I see the intellectual, the practical, academic, and administrative integrating in powerful and wonderful ways in my profession and in the lives of people that I touch. So in my role as a higher education administrator, I am in multiple groups, faculty, staff, students, and thinking about the system as a whole, for example, at the University of California, San Diego. And in working with leadership fellows in the community, it's a bit of academic, thinking about community and social and political concerns. And with group relations work and thinking about leadership and authority specifically, as my colleagues have said, it is exploring that which is hidden, that which is more covert, that in our practical community academic life we are not necessarily accessing. But through leadership studies with these lenses, we're able to empower others and enlighten in a way that I don't think in our public discourse or academic discourse we're doing. So I'm pleased to really be in all those spheres, to use the lenses from each other place to inform the current situation.